Hello, young fives, kindergarten, first graders, second graders. We are so excited to celebrate with you another moral focus virtue, this time the virtue of respect. We know you've been talking about respect in all of your classrooms. The official definition of respect deals with obeying with authority, being considerate of others. And you know what? I kind of have a song that comes to mind, Miss Kelly.
You do?
I do. You know, Miss Den, who used to teach kindergarten at Excel, she always used to sing with her class, obey authority and be considerate of others. That's respect. That's respect.
That is catchy.
I thought so too. But anyway, that's what kind of comes to mind for me when I think about respect. Being considerate of others and obeying authority. But it could be that we're wondering, what exactly does that look like, though, being considerate of others? Do you have any ideas, maybe?
It is your lucky day, Mr. Bartels, because a second grade classroom presented me with a list of ways they can show me respect. I'm just going to read a few.
Okay.
Being kind to everyone.
Oh, love it.
Saying thank you.
That is respectful.
You can do that multiple times a day.
Good manners, for sure.
And helping everyone.
Helpful hands.
So selfless of these students to do this.
Thinking about other people.
Let's see, though, how other students showed respect this month.
Perfect. Reading these certificates, like we did with Wisdom, I think, is going to provide some really good ideas for all of us as we think about how to do it, correct?
I agree.
All right, would you like to go first?
I would.
Okay, well, you may go first then.
I'm starting in the Young Fives classroom. This award goes to Vivian Velting for raising her hand before she speaks so the whole class can learn together. You are very considerate.
Oh, good job.
This one goes to Colin Hill for helping a classmate clean up an activity. Thank you for having a helping hand.
Ooh, sometimes we got to look around and notice things to be cleaned up.
Absolutely. Nick Ortiz for being considerate to his classmates by letting others go first. Your kindness shows respect.
Oh, that is kind. Thinking about others going first.
Hmm.
So we don't always have to be first in line, you mean?
Not always.
Not always. Okay. Excellent. Well, how about I move to a kindergarten classroom,
Please
shall I?
do.
Mrs. Smith's classroom. I have someone who earns a certificate for saying excuse me instead of pushing his way to the cubbies. Nice job, Liam Krause.
Way to use your manners.
I also have a certificate here for using good manners during Google Meets by raising her hand. Keep it up, Olivia Atkins.
So proud of you, Olivia.
And a certificate for always saying thank you in the lunch line when someone helps her. You rock, Angelina Ding.
I've even heard it from her.
Fantastic.
Yes, I'm moving to another kindergarten classroom.
Fantastic.
Mrs. Bauer's room.
Well, I do have one more, though. Excuse me, I should say excuse me in good manners. Excuse me, but I do have one more from Mrs. Smith's class.
Well,
But I know you're excited about your classroom, too.
I'll wait patiently.
Perfect. Thank you, Miss Kelly. So we have one more from Mrs. Smith's class for taking turns on the playground and being respectful with friends while playing. Keep it up. Imran Kovacic.
I'm really glad you were able to read that.
Me too.
Now moving on to Mrs. Bauer's room. This award goes to Duke Dow for always remembering to say please and thank you.
Excellent job. Manners are important.
Yes. Camila Town for using good manners and listening to the teacher and others in class.
Listening shows respect.
I hear some common words in these, Mr.
I do
Bartels.
too.
This one goes to Haley Hernandez for being a great example to others by raising her hand and always being kind.
Always?
Always. It says always.
Must have a very kind heart.
Haley, way to go.
Excellent.
What about Mrs. Eggert's room?
Well, Mrs. Eggert's room, well, there's some very respectful kids in her room too. No surprise, I know. So this next certificate goes to someone for using kind words. This goes to Sejal Katwada.
Sajal, I have seen her on the playground. She does use kind words.
Oh, it's important to do that for sure. Our next award winner also goes to someone in Mrs. Eggert's classroom for using kind words, which I think is a choice, don't you, to do that?
Yes.
This goes to Cristiano Pineda de la Paz.
Kind words in kindergarten.
And also in Mrs. Eggert's classroom, we have an award winner for, again, using kind words. This goes to Coop Sung.
I need to get in there.
I think
need
so
to hear
too.
it.
You'll hear kind words if you're in there. And, I know you're ready, Miss Kelly. I can tell you're eager to share for our next classroom. But I have yet one more student
Okay.
in Mrs. Eggert's classroom who does a great job using kind words.
Who is it?
It's Gemma Smith.
Gemma, so proud of you.
Keep it up, Gemma.
We are moving into a first grade classroom, Mr. Savoy's room.
Excellent.
This student receives an award for always using great manners and being considerate to others. Kensley Pierre Luis.
Woohoo! Nice job.
Another student for being quick to follow directions and being a good example for his peers, Ryan Jensen.
Good job, Ryan.
Last one in Mr. Savoy's for being considerate towards her teacher and peers during Google Meets. Keep up the great work, Kayana Fields.
Excellent. It's hard on those Google Meets. I think our kids do an outstanding job, the ones that are virtual and online, don't you?
I
Being
agree.
respectful, too?
I was actually able to hop on this morning. I loved what I saw.
Oh, outstanding. Keep up the great work, all of you. So, I have some certificates in Miss Vanderhoof's first grade classroom. This next award winner gets one for, she does an amazing job being a role model for respect. Hannah Asheweir.
Proud of you, Hannah.
Well, let's go to our next award winner. He does a great job on our meetings, staying focused and working hard.
2 things.
2 things. Messiah Townsend.
Proud of you, Messiah.
And our next award winner, she does an amazing job on our Google meetings, raising her quiet hand. Amina Hubavich.
Another one. All these Google Meets.
Yes,
These
I know,
virtual
right?
learners, way
Yes,
to go.
yes, indeed. You know what, though? I think I have moved into... No, I have not. I thought maybe I moved into a different classroom, but I still have the same classroom. I have one more yet, and then
One
back
more
to you, Miss.
first?
Yes,
Okay.
from Ms. V's classroom. This award winner gets one. She is a great role model for respect. She is always showing responsible actions in class. Savannah Velasco.
Proud of
Great
you,
job, Savannah.
I'm moving to Mrs. Vandergrift's class. This student gets an award for being quick to follow directions and for being a good example to the class. Desmond Gruzka.
Keeping a good example. Good job.
This student, listen to this one, Mr. Bartels. He's being considerate towards his teachers and peers in such a kind way. This student is so polite. Patrick Greenman.
Good work, Patrick. Being polite matters.
And this love bug for using good manners in our class meetings and for always being considerate of others. Sanaya Hill.
Good job, Sanaya.
All right, are you on to second grade?
I am. I'm on to second grade.
Okay.
All right, let's do it. Second grade. Our second grade leaders in that hallway, right?
Role
Yes.
models.
Thank you for being role model second graders. So this certificate is for always following directions right away, helping others, tracking the speaker, and sitting calmly and quietly. Heather Hernandez Perez from Mrs. Hoovener's class.
Way to go, Heather.
All right, our next award winner from Mrs. Hoovener's class. For following directions the first time and always tracking the speaker. Isaac Garber.
First time.
First time, that matters.
That does.
And in Mrs. Hoovener's class, for working very hard to always track the speaker and doing a great job sitting calmly and quietly, Roman Signer.
Way to go, second graders. I have a few second graders to celebrate in Miss Velt's classroom.
Yes.
This student gets an award for being a positive role model to his peers with his kind words and considerate actions. Thank you for being a respectful gentleman. Zahir Ward.
Ooh, nice job, Zahir.
This student gets an award for showing respect by being a first-time listener, looking for ways to help, and using polite words. Carmia Larson.
We see these themes. Polite, way to go.
Another student to celebrate in Miss Velt's classroom receives an award for being considerate of others with his thoughtful actions and polite words. He is always looking out for others. Spencer Shepherdson.
Excellent job, Spencer. Way to go. Sounds like we have a lot of respectful, polite kids in Miss Belt's classroom, too.
Yes.
Well, we have one more classroom we've not got to yet. Shall we?
Please do.
Okay, let's read them. Miss Lyons' classroom. Our next award winner gets one for respecting the person who is talking by keeping his eyes locked on them. Augustine Leon.
Very important to use eye contact.
It is. It matters to people when you do that, for sure. Our next award winner gets one for always saying thank you. She even says thank you to me for giving her schoolwork. Samaya Jacobs Hill.
Sounds like she's ready to learn every day.
She has a thankful heart. I
Mhm.
love it. And education is important. And we have an award winner for encouraging others around her, even her teacher, Helen Butoy.
Mr. Bartels, all of these students showed respect this month.
They did. We're so proud of all of them, are we not?
We are. Way to go, kiddos in the Young 5 through 2nd grade hallway. Before I let you go, there is one more thing we have to do. Remember that you are smart, you can do it, and I believe in you. See you later.